I go by Aphasiana. I'm the author of Parallel Punches, the novel, and Beautifully Broken Brain, a collection of poems from my brain injury recovery. During the day, I'm a quirky children's librarian, and at night, I'm a dark poetry radio host. I'm looking forward to sharing my weird, hopefully wonderful words with you really soon, slamming you from quarantine with inspired Word Café. Criticism's continuance. Everyone secretly hates you, he whispers in awkward silences. You might be cute if you were thin and wore makeup. Her plastic, glossy smile hides competitive thanks. No one will ever love you, so stop trying. Know your place. His words stung for decades like a freshly slapped face. Reflection reduced by recollection of refuse regurgitated. Mirrors come with commentary reminding me of less than special features. Insecurities planted by bullies became independent, wild creatures. Vines that wound themselves into every neural pathway, their roots breaking through cognitive highways. Organic speed bumps causing jarring pauses. Compulsive need to please, to make up for disease. I'm a burden, so I will unburden you. Constant helper trying to justify my presence. Made to think I am unworthy of existence. I spent most of my adult life apologizing, always certain that I am not enough or that I am too much, because I have always had not enough. Not enough to make them stay, not enough to be memorable, not enough to be invited, not enough. And yet, contradicting this, I have always had too much to say, too many feelings, too many unrealistic dreams, too many expectations. You are too much. So I shrunk myself. Invisible, like 18th century servants. Their work is impeccable, but you don't notice they are there. That ghost-like state was not fitting for my vibrance. When I believed I was dying, my other fears stopped vying. None of their criticisms mattered anymore, and it felt ludicrous that they did before. From trying to not take up space in the world to determined to leave a mark, floundering to finesse like a pool shark, being authentic, geek heart on my sleeve, drew in community whose vibe and words gave new commentary, encouragement, love, hope. Not yes men platitudes, but confident challenges to be my best. From do not wait until the sky is falling, to dance in the cleansing rain. Scream along with the storm, step out of the shadows, enjoy the sun. It's yours too. Rainbow's Worth the Rain by Aphasiana. For some, spring blooms hope along with blossoms. Fresh greenery sprouts creativity in mind's gardens, but painted eggs and pastels are iodine on my cut. Eggs of my own remembered as opportunity shut. Birth and frolicking foals are gray gravestones, dark circles under my eyes. Tears contouring cheekbones, plunging depths, overtaking staggering highs. Fall's earthy tones suit me better, wrapped in grief's cozy sweater. The stunning mortality of leaves, death's elegant beauty society perceives. Withering pumpkins, once vibrant and plump, admired as spooky when they begin to slump. Crisp breeze that tired worker sees, normalizing my ambition's hibernative freeze. Autumn reminds me that everything fades, but even as it tumbles, wonder pervades. The darker days make the lighter ones notable, standing tall, a triumph more so after a tumble. People who cursed the rain marvel at the rainbow. I savor each droplet that provides us with the show. Pushing through the fog. Traffic blurs despite the bus being stationary, tears pooling on cheeks the color of a strawberry, strangers witnessing the choked sobs of rock bottom, a replay of diagnosis day last autumn. The doctor's words echoing loudly on repeat, telling me to accept the new normal in defeat. This foggy, confused, slow motion, tongue-tied state, along with the seizures, is not likely to ever abate. My vision clears enough to see a sign for cognitive rehab. I remember noticing it next to my weekly blood lab. Tug for the next stop and gather my wandering wits. Not going to be this person who calls it quits. My stammering, I tell the consulting OT, I want to be the old, intelligent me. I want to see who I can still be. I'll somehow scrape together your fee. 2 years later, words are not just grasped, but wielded. Challenges were plentiful, but I never yielded. Murky bog of mental fatigue is clearing. The road's bumpy as hell, but I'm steering. Rearview Mirror Rohypnol by Aphasiana. He was a chocolate-covered almond, sweet, but only on the surface. Breathe in sea air, but inhale sand. He was a Molotov cocktail, one bottle away from an explosion. Mercenary soul for trade or sale. He was a gas station hot dog. Smelled good, but not real meat. Missed the poison until the epilogue. He was the ecstasy he slipped in my drinks. A rush of disarming adrenaline, dopamine lies, and flunitram kinks. His eyes, the only mirror I've been sexy in, so I forgave him, sin after sin.